Hey, everybody. It is Wednesday morning, and I am going to record a little webinar called Loyalty Rewards. What's the deal? Now, I did a live webinar on Monday night, and as happens sometimes with technology, I got cut off like midway. So for those of you that were on live, thank you for taking the time to join me, and thank you for being patient through the technology snafu. So for those of you that weren't able to make it live, I promised a recording, and so here it is. So what I wanted to talk to you a little bit about today, and actually before I start, if you, for all of you that don't know me, my name is Morgan DeGroot. I'm founder of Nature's Essentials. I'm a gold leader with doTERRA, and I'm a mama of two. And, natural health and wellness is something I'm super, super passionate about, and educating and empowering others to really take control and ownership of their health and wellness is kind of my jam. So what I wanted to talk to you about today, and I'm assuming if you're watching this, you have an account with a wholesale account with doTERRA, but maybe you're just not, you're not on loyalty rewards, and that, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the secret sauce ingredients with doTERRA and their amazing, the benefits that you can reap with their wholesale account. So if you're watching this, you likely have an account. And so what I wanted to walk you through quickly today is just a little bit about loyalty rewards and how you can really make your membership work for you, and how you can earn products for free, how you can save time, make your life a lot easier when it comes to sourcing all these really clean, amazing products that I'm sure you're wanting to use in your home. If you're not already, it's something that's on your mind, because as you start to make changes in your life and in your home and your lifestyle, you start to naturally look for ways that you can bring those same choices into other parts of your home. And so for me, this program allows me to save a lot of time. I don't have to go shop at a few different stores because I'm pretty picky about what I spend my money on, especially when it comes to products in the home. And so I would inevitably be going to like 3 or 4 different stores to get all of the things that we used, supplements and cleaning products and personal care stuff. So now it all comes to my house, and I'm super happy with all of it. And I'm saving money, I'm saving time, and I'm earning free products. So that's kind of like a triple threat as far as wins go. So I'm just going to share my screen with you so we can get started on the fun stuff. Okay. So here we go. So loyalty rewards, what is it? And you see the word, maybe you've heard about it. You probably heard about it at your first class. You probably heard about it at your wellness consult or membership overview. You probably have heard about it through posts on social media. And for whatever reason, maybe it just hasn't landed for you yet, or maybe you're just not sure you're ready. Maybe you're, really getting to know the products you already have, and that's totally fine. But what I want to do is just explain, what it's all about, and how you can really make it work for you. Now I'm going to borrow a phrase from a couple of really good friends of mine, Danielle and Carolyn, MLM injuries. Now, if you hear the word monthly or auto ship, I'm sure there's a lot of us that just cringe because we've been involved in some other company that made us purchase all the stuff every month, even if we didn't want it. Now, I'm just going to say right off the bat, that is not the case with this program. So what this program allows you to do is to buy your essential oils, supplements, and natural self-care products from your own online store at your discount of 25% off. I don't know if you've taken a lot of time to look through all the products that doTERRA offers, but pretty much covers it. They cover everything that you really need for your home. You earn free product every month from your orders. And you are in complete control. There's no unwanted auto ship. There's no forcing you to buy stuff you don't need. One month you might just need a lip balm. The next month you might want to try all the skincare and all the supplements. It's completely in your control. All you do is log in before your ship date and order whatever you want. Change your cart up to reflect what your needs are. There's no cost to join. There's no cost to leave. And most importantly, you have access to the health and self-care products you need to live a supernatural, high vibe lifestyle. And I'll mention it again, it shows up on your doorstep. I swear the UPS man is like my favorite guy ever. He comes quite often and he must think, what are all these purple boxes? But anyways, it's a happy day when doTERRA shows up. Now, this is just a brief overview. Like I mentioned, you're in complete control of this program, but there are different perk levels. Different levels bring different perks. So across the board, I'm going to just start at the bottom. Across the board, regardless of whether you're ordering a single lip balm or a single bottle of oil, or you're ordering a whole bunch of things, you will always get your shipping cost back in points. 100% of your shipping cost back in points. So, the average order from Canadian warehouse is about $6, so you'll get 6 points. The average order from the US is about $13, so you get 13 points. Now from there, an order monthly maintains the current points that you've already earned, and it maintains your current earning percentage, which I'll get into on the next slide. So to earn more rewards, your order needs to be 50 PV or higher. Now that's really just a couple bottles of oil, depending on what you're buying. So 50 PV and over, you're going to be earning points, plus maintaining the points you already have, plus getting your shipping points back. Now we start off at 10%, earning 10% back, and slowly over the course of a year, you work up to 30% back. So what a 50 PV or more order also does is it helps you get one step closer to that next percentage level. So, you start at 10 and that next 3 months you go to 15%. So having a 50 PV order every month helps you get closer to that next level. If you're in a position where you are thinking about doing the business or even just casually sharing with friends and family, 100 PV order puts you in a position to earn fast start bonuses and commissions, which is awesome. But that's a whole other webinar. Now the next one is if your order is 125 PV and if it ships by the 15th of the month, you will be eligible to get the free product of the month. So every month it's different. This month it is cedarwood, which is one of my fave relaxing sleep oils. It's also really good for your skin. So I'm going to be getting that for free because I will be placing a 125 PV order and it will ship by the 15th. Because frankly, I'm also too impatient to wait any longer. So yeah, that's a basic breakdown of how the points work and the perk levels. Now the next little image there is just a little side-by-side comparison. Because when I'm explaining how purchasing doTERRA works, I usually compare it to Costco, in that you buy a membership and you get to buy at a discounted price. Now, the normal $50 Costco membership, you don't get any points back. But with the this extra special Costco membership, you get 2% back on all your purchases, but it's $110 a year, and you only get 2% back. So with doTERRA's loyalty rewards program, it's free to join. And at the very beginning of the program, you're earning 10% back. And over the course of that first year, you will get to 30% back if you're ordering 50 PV each month. Plus you get 100% of your shipping back. So that's just a really good side-by-side comparison. $97 back in 2015 versus $640.75. That's really not much of a comparison at all. It's a pretty fantastic difference. So that's another thing to consider. Now this is just laid out how the percentages kind of increase. So month 1 to 3, you're earning 10%. Month 4 to 6, you're earning 15. Month 7 to 9, 20. Month 10 to 12, 25. And then month 13 and forever on, as long as you're ordering every month, you will earn 30% back. So that's where I am. And again, just to reiterate, if you place a 100 PV order and you're earning 30% back, that's 30 points right there. That's a bottle of oil or 2 bottles of citrus oil. Plus you get your shipping back too, which is phenomenal. Now you're probably thinking, well, what about a month where I don't order 50 PV, like a month where I just order a bottle of lemon? So if that happens, you still maintain the percentage that you're at. You still maintain the points that you currently have. You still get your shipping back, but you kind of just stay where you are for that month in terms of advancing to the next rebate level. But yeah, it's really fun to watch the percentages increase every few months. It's really amazing. I love it. So I just wanted to walk you quickly through setting it up. So if you have logged into your back office before and placed standard orders, this is going to seem a little bit familiar to you. But if you've never logged in, you may actually get a pop-up window that asks you whether or not you want to place a standard order or set up a template. So yeah, it just depends on, how often you've logged in the past. But step 1, to start your first LRP order, you'll want to go to your shop tab. It will take you there automatically once you log in. But if you've been looking around, just go back to your shop tab. You'll want to select a warehouse. So that's right here. So you select US or Canada, depending on what you want. Now, if you're looking for supplements or some of the weight management products like the protein shakes or, stuff like that, some of the other skincare products, you're going to want to select the US warehouse. But if you're looking for a Virage or a few, some of the spa items or oils, you can go ahead and stay in the Canadian warehouse. And then the next thing you want to do is going to click this Create New LRP Order button. Now, the next thing that's going to pop up is a shipping date. So they're going to ask you to pick a shipping date. So you have a choice from the 1st to the 28th of every month. You can choose which date you want everything to ship. I usually suggest everybody start somewhere before the 15th, because that way, if your order happens to be 125 PV, you're already going to qualify for the free product of the month. So that's what I usually suggest. My order, I typically ship it on the 5th. Now, the other thing that you'll get to take advantage of as a member of the Essential Ease tribe and a member of my team is that there are also a couple of LRP monthly giveaways that myself and Amy offer. So if your order is 125 PV by the 15th of the month, you can enter our draws as well. So there's more freebies up for grabs. Now, if you're logging in later in the month, you can choose a date. You may have to choose a date in the following month. Like say you decide to set up your order on May 29th, for example. What they're going to prompt you to do is select a date in June. I can't believe next month is June, sidebar. They're going to ask you, you're going to have to select a date in June, but don't worry. Once you get to your cart where you're actually adding items and reviewing what's in your cart, you will have the option to process that order that day. So don't fret. Step 3, adding items to your cart. Super simple. This is the fun part. You get to shop, you get to look and figure out what it is that you want to order. So you can either use the item search here. So if you know what you want, just start typing it into the search bar. I always suggest just start typing the word, add, like 3 or 4 letters, and then just wait. A pop-up, like a drop-down menu will appear, and then you can select from that. I find the more letters you type in, the less likely you are to come up with all of the options. The other thing you can do is just click down here on these different categories and shop that way. It depends if you're a more visual person and you want to see all the things. Shopping through the categories might be a better way to do it. Now, again, you will find different items if you shop in the US warehouse than in the Canadian warehouse. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for something specific and don't find it, just double check what warehouse you are in. And then once that order ships, once you've added all the items to your cart, it will look something like this. And then you can choose to just save the order to process on the day you selected, or like I mentioned, if it's later in the month and you had to pick a day in June, you can select the process now option and the order will process right then. And then what you want to do is every month before your set order date, you want to log in, click on the order number here, and then that will bring you up to your cart where you can edit and add and make changes as necessary. Now you can change your order as many times as you want up until 24 hours before your order is set to ship. So just keep that in mind. You will get a reminder email from doTERRA about 72 hours before. So keep an eye out for that. But I always set myself a calendar reminder. So depending on what you prefer, you can set it for the day after your order ships, or you can set it, I usually set it for a week before my order is set to ship. Because if I haven't logged in by that time, I definitely want to log in and make sure I get all the things that I'm looking for. So another couple things to remember: 100 PV in your cart if you're in a position to earn commission or you're looking to share the oils with friends and family. And then 125 PV scheduled to ship by the 15th will get you the free product of the month, and will also allow you to join the LRP giveaways that are on the table as well. Now, and then before you know it, you've got so many points. It's so exciting. So this is my points total as of right now. As you can see, I've got a whole bunch of points. I don't know exactly what I'm going to spend them on yet, so I'm just saving them, and I'm enjoying watching the total climb higher. So what a lot of people do, and I will get into a menu in the next, I'm going to go through some sample menus. But here's how I used the loyalty rewards program in the beginning. I started with my doTERRA wholesale account with the intention of also doing the business. So what I did was the first few months of my orders, I built up my oil collection. And then after that, I started using my monthly orders to order the products that I was slowly swapping out, which I will get to in the next menu. But I was starting to slowly replace the things I was purchasing from the store, the natural options I was purchasing from the store, which are, number one, expensive, and number two, not always what they seem to be. But again, that's a topic for a whole other webinar. So in the following months, after I was, building up my oils collection, I started making swaps. So that's what I would use my loyalty rewards order for. And as I was accumulating points, I was using those points to purchase oils. So I pretty much, you saw what my monthly order was. It was a lot larger than I'm actually going to purchase, because I'm going to use some points for some of the oils that were on my list. So that's kind of how I managed it. I know I've heard before, when you're just getting started, the idea of getting more new oils every month is sometimes overwhelming. But I just want to assure you that you don't have to order oils every month. And so I'm going to go through a few sample menus that each focus on a different area of the home or your life that you can focus on, depending on where what you feel is right for you and your family and your home. So menu one is increase your vitality and beauty energy, and these items are items that I use all the time. So lifelong vitality is my secret weapon for foundational health and wellness. So this is a essential oil, plant and marine-based omega-3 supplement, a food nutrient complex, which is whole food-based, so your body just knows exactly what to do with it. And then a cellular vitality complex, which combines major antioxidant free radical fighters and an amazing blend of super supportive essential oils. Now, these supplements are so great that doTERRA believes in them so strongly that they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you order them through the Loyalty Rewards program, and within 30 days, if you're taking the proper dosage and you don't feel better in your body in general, then you can send them back for a refund. How cool is that? Like, that's kind of a no-brainer to me. So lifelong vitality, the PB Assist, are another amazing part of my daily routine, double encapsulated so that the good bacteria actually makes it untouched into your GI tract. And it's also got chlorophyll in there. That's a really amazing supplement. Digestive enzymes, again, our food is not as nutrient dense and is more processed than it has ever been. And, even if we eat really well most of the time, there are some times where our body just needs a little bit of extra help to properly digest and absorb the food that we are consuming. So I typically take a TerraZyme in the morning on an empty stomach, and I typically take one at night before I go to bed, along with my probiotic on an empty-ish stomach, just to really get some deep work done. If you have issues with your digestion typically, then you can also take TerraZyme with each meal. Another couple of my favorite oils, Balance Grounding Blend, so good. I use it every day. Mornings can sometimes feel very hectic and a little bit like, woo, differing moods and all that stuff. So Balance just really helps me feel rooted and solid and ready to take on the day. And then past tense, any kind of tension, I find it's really energizing as well. So when I'm sitting at the computer, and I'm feeling a little bit of a lull, I'll use past tense on my neck and shoulders and my temples, and it's just a really nice deep breath, release of tension, and I can continue what I'm working on. Now, menu 2, this is something that I feel like I focused on this very first after building my oil collection a little bit, was swapping out products. So the more I was learning about the oils, the more I was doing lots of reading and lots of research, and the more I started to realize that you can't trust labels. This industry, and by this I mean the natural kind of product space, is not regulated, and companies don't have standards to adhere to. So they can slap the natural label on anything and use the word natural fragrance and completely hide all of the toxic garbage that are in their products behind that word, or those few words. Perfume, fragrance, aroma, all of those things are not good, and are things you will typically find in cleaners or soaps for your home. Another couple, triclosan, SLS, parabens, phthalates, those are all things that you want to avoid. There's lots of things in our world that we can't control, but the things you bring into your home and use on your body and in your home are something you have complete control over. So, this is an amazing place to make a small shift that will make a big difference. So these are a few of my favorite products. The cleaning concentrate. If you're not super into DIY, or you feel like it's a little bit scary or a lot of work, this cleaner concentrate, excuse me, I'm just going to take a sip of water. This cleaner concentrate is an amazing place to start, because all you need to do is add 2 tablespoons to a glass bottle and add water. That's as simple as it needs to be. And that will clean all surfaces. It's totally safe, and it works like a hot damn. Foaming hand wash is another product I love. Lots of hand wash these days has really awful chemicals in it to make them really nice and foamy, and to make them smell good, and to make them antibacterial. All that stuff is just garbage that we do not need in our bodies. This hand wash is clean, natural. It's got an On Guard boost in it with the essential oil blend, so it's naturally antibacterial and antiviral and all that good stuff, very cleansing, and it smells great. So I have those in my bathroom. The liquid laundry detergent, super concentrated. You really don't need a lot, so it lasts a while. I make my own laundry detergent, but I love having a bottle on hand just for those days when I maybe run out and don't have the 10 minutes to make a new batch. Toothpaste, fantastic, triclosan and fluoride free. It's sweetened with xylitol, which is also a natural whitener. It's a beautiful toothpaste. My teeth love it. My dentist is very impressed with the state of my teeth. So that's a great one. My son loves it. My daughter not so much, but she's warming up to it. Diffusers are amazing. If you're somebody who uses scented candles or room sprays or Febreze or plugins, please stop. If you learn anything from this, please, those fragrances are really toxic, endocrine disrupting, nasty customers. So check those out. Get yourself a diffuser and a few oils and use that to scent your home. You can also make room sprays with oils, just using a little bit of witch hazel and water and spraying throughout the home. A few of my favorite oils for the home, for cleaning, for scenting the home: wild orange, really high in limonene, which is great for cleansing and cleaning. Arbor Vitae is a beautiful oil that's also very cleansing. If you're local to BC, this is sourced in the Fraser Valley, which is kind of cool, and it will smell like home. It smells like home to me. It also smells like a cedar sauna. So it's a really beautiful oil. And Purify, the cleansing blend, is just so great for cleansing the air, cleaning, kind of neutralizing odors. If you've got a kid or a husband that plays hockey, you need this oil. stinky shoes, all that stuff. I like to add it to my laundry detergent. And if you follow Ange Peters, she just posted a dish tab recipe for your dishwasher using that oil. And it's just a beautiful, just fresh oil. So those are some great ideas. If cleaning up your cleaning routine and your home resonates with you, those are great areas to start. Menu 3, if you are into self-care, if you're into personal care products and you love a good, nourishing, beautiful skincare line or shampoo and conditioner, body wash. These products are clean. They're up-leveled with essential oils, and they are just so good for you. They're not robbing your body of beauty and health. They are helping to support that. The Virage skincare system is beautiful, plant-based skincare. It rates between a 1 and a 2 on EWG. And it's 4 pieces in that skincare system. So it's really affordable. The serum specifically is the bomb and is worth every penny. It's so nice. Natural deodorant. Now this is something that a lot of people are hesitant to try because they feel like they're going to smell or they're going to be really sweaty. I don't know if you've noticed, but we are part of a society now that really doesn't like to smell or be sweaty, or, it's very clean. Everything's got to be super, sanitized. And so people are afraid to give up their Dove or their Secret or their whatever Lady Speed Stick, whatever stuff is out there now, because they don't want to smell. They don't want to be sweaty. And what some people don't understand is that the chemicals in the deodorant, it's antiperspirant for the most part. It's hard to find a lady's deodorant. They're basically clogging up one of our body's main ways to get rid of toxins. And those products use aluminum and other nasty chemicals and tons of fragrance to basically stop our body from sweating. And like I mentioned, that's one of the main ways our bodies gets rid of toxins. You don't want to add more toxins to your body while preventing your body from getting rid of toxins that it's already processing. So this deodorant is a really beautiful deodorant. It's baking soda free. So if you've tried other natural deodorants and had a reaction, it's probably from the baking soda. So this is a good option. The scent is very mild. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll add a drop of my favorite essential oil or whatever oil I'm feeling drawn to that day, geranium, clary sage, sometimes arbor vitae. And I'll just put a drop on top before I apply it. The shampoo and conditioner is fantastic, really gentle on your hair. It's colored hair safe. And again, it's very clean. The body wash, body lotion, the bar soap are amazing. Really nice lather with none of the nasty chemicals. Really beautiful scent too. And then fractionated coconut oil is another really amazing tool to have. You can use it for oil cleansing. You can use it to remove makeup. And it's a key tool to use for using your oils safely, diluting, making roller balls, all that stuff. It's also a really key ingredient in a lot of DIY recipes. So menu 4, detoxing, springtime detox, renewal, reset is on the brain. So that could be a really cool way for you to get started. The GX and PV Assist kit is beautiful. So GX Assist really is a cleansing supplement. So you would take that for 10 days to kind of reset, and then you would renew with PB Assist for the following 10 days after that. Zendocrine, the liver detox supplement. So basically what that does is just helps your liver function the way it's supposed to. The detoxification blend as well. It just helps your organs really communicate beautifully by flushing extra stuff it's holding on to. Grapefruit essential oil, is fantastic to add to water. You can use it on your skin for dry brushing. It really helps me personally with sugar cravings when you're feeling like that crash in the afternoon. It helps you get past any cravings you're having, plus it's like a boost of energy. It stimulates the lymphatic system, and used topically, it helps to break up fat cells and cellulite. So it's a really awesome oil to have. Peppermint touch roller, I use it daily. Again, any sort of tension you're feeling, if you're feeling wound up and you need to calm down, or you need a bit of extra energy, this oil is great. It's also good for stomach, like indigestion, stomach upset, gas, bloating, all that stuff. You just rub it on your abdomen. Now the touch roller bottle is pre-diluted, so it's completely safe to use on kids as well. I usually have one in my purse at all times because I just love it so much. Menu 5, emotional wellness. Now this little menu also includes lifelong vitality, because to be in a tip-top state emotionally, we also need to be in a tip-top state physically. They are very linked. I think for the longest time, emotions were something that were just kind of pushed aside, or, maybe acknowledged for a moment and then buried. And they were not really linked to our physical wellness at all. But now we are realizing that how you feel emotionally becomes how you feel physically. And it's all tied together. Our gut is our second brain, but it's not a thinking brain. It's the emotional brain. Gut feelings. It just didn't feel right in my gut. Butterflies in the stomach. Those are all phrases that we use all the time that really demonstrate that, those feelings are happening in our gut. So taking care of our gut with probiotics and really good supplements is key. And then when emotions arise, I think it's really important to acknowledge them, make space for them, use a really supportive oil to help walk you through those feelings, and sit with them, acknowledge them, but have that supportive oil at your side to just, like I said, just walk you through it, hold your hand while you're feeling those things. So this is a really great little menu if emotional wellness is top of mind for you. Thriving Kids Inside and Out. My kids love the oils. They are definitely my mama toolkit essentials. And I really, truly believe that their immune system is thriving because of these supplements. And their emotional health as well, and their intuition is really dialed in. They know what they need. So the chewable vitamins and the IQ Mega and the PB Assist are daily part of our daily routine for the kids. I joke it's like feeding time at the zoo because they just love it. My daughter is starting to be a little bit finicky about the IQ Mega, and I think it's just because of the oily taste of it, or the oily texture rather. It tastes like wild orange. There's no fishy flavor at all. But so I've had to start mixing it in with yogurt or a smoothie for her, but my son will still take it off the spoon. The PB Assist Junior, it's like a strawberry melon flavor, sweetened with xylitol again, and it's a powder. You can drink it straight from the little sachet. It's like a pixie stick. Or you can mix it with water or in yogurt or whatever, depending on how your kids prefer it. Again, it's microencapsulated, so it gets to the part of your gut where it's going to do the most. It's going to benefit the most. Correct-X skin ointment is fantastic. It's a great multi-purpose ointment. And it uses frankincense, helichrysum, tea tree, cedarwood, lavender, really amazing supportive healing oils. So that's good for all manner of skin issues, cuts, scrapes, bruises, bumps, all that sort of stuff. Chapped lips, I love to use it in the winter if my lips are chapped. The Breathe Vapor Stick is fantastic. If there's any respiratory issues going on, you can just rub that on their chest. It's super easy to apply. Think of it as like a clean version of a Vicks vapor rub. Now, Intune is an amazing blend for kids who have who need to focus, who maybe, have a hard time focusing. That is an amazing blend. And then On Guard, Digesten, and Lavender Touch are indispensable. On Guard daily for my kids. Any sort of stomach upset, Digesten is amazing, just rubbed on their belly. I use it all the time myself. And then Lavender, need I say more? Calming, really soothing for the skin and sunburns, any sort of burn on the skin. It's fantastic. So those are key, great for kids because they're pre-diluted, and also really good just to have on hand for convenience sake. Now, holistic fitness. If you are somebody who's very, very active, this would be an amazing way to kind of swap out your gym bag essentials. The Athlete's Kit is fantastic. It comes with Breathe, Lavender, On Guard, Melaleuca, and Peppermint, which are just awesome oils to have for supporting your immune system, your respiratory system, calming you down, sore muscles. And then gyms are not necessarily the cleanest place, so tea tree is going to help cleanse. I put it on my kids' feet after we go to the pool. You can do the same at the gym, or use it as a bit of a hand sanitizer. And then Deep Root Blue Rub is key for sore, tight muscles, aches, and pains. Breathe Vapor Stick, again, I love using Breathe before I work out because it really just opens everything up, and it reminds me to connect with my breath and breathe deeply. So that's a fantastic one. Motivate, for those times when you need a little bit of extra encouragement to get out the door. Mito 2 Max energy supplement is caffeine free. It's all adaptogens. It's a beautiful, just boost of energy. And so you can take 1 to 2 of those a day, depending on your needs. And then the V-Shake vegan smoothie powder, pea protein. It's just a really beautiful protein powder. So that one's great. Really, again, clean ingredients and vegan. So really good addition to your supplement cupboard, in my case. And then last but not least, vacation countdown. So if you are heading out of town for the summer, camping, maybe not mud mask for camping, but if you're heading away, these would be a fantastic addition to your travel case. Keep the packing light and tight. So the Athlete's Kit, again, like I mentioned, those 5 oils would be in my bag for sure. Deep Blue Rub, you go on a hike, you're carrying bags around, you get aches and pains on vacation too. So that's a great tool to have. TerraShield repellent spray is amazing. It smells beautiful, and it's really super effective. So that picture there is the 30 ml pre-diluted spray. So you can just use that. No icky chemicals, no DEET, none of that garbage. Body scrub, super beautiful sugar-based scrub. Natural body butter is so nourishing and moisturizing. The face mask is ridiculous. It's so good. My skin feels so soft afterwards. And then lip balm. I mean, no need to say anything else. And so soft. So those are the menus. Those are just, some ideas of areas you can tackle in your home with the Loyalty Rewards program. Now, feel free to break it up. I mean, I've aimed with these menus to get you past the 125 PV mark so you can earn lots of points and get the freebie as well. Because who doesn't love getting free stuff? So, you may be thinking, well, what am I going to do with all these oils, or what am I going to do with all these things? So I wanted to share with you a few of my favorite resources, a couple of books that I love and reference daily are The Essential Life. And that is right here. It's just the most amazing book. I call it my essential oil Bible. It goes through all the oils individually, then the body systems. There's a whole bunch of recipes at the back. This is really an amazing investment. You can get it from My Essential Business. If you're in Canada, you can get it from Amazon too, actually, now. If you're in the States, Oil Life is a really good place to get it too. For on-the-go support, Modern Essentials app, It's Essential app. Those are paid ones, but really worth really worth the money. doTERRA has their own app. It's called the Daily Drop, and I think there's about 8 or 9 different education tracks. So you get a little drip of education every day to your phone, and you can choose which track you want, whether you want it to be for kids or emotions or athletes or general, health and wellness. Couple of websites. The DoTERRAcom is fantastic. They've got an amazing blog. They're doing an Empowered Life series now, where every month they do a new webinar to really just deepen your knowledge and understanding of these amazing products and our bodies, and how we can really just up the ante. If you're science-minded, Aromatic Science is a really great resource, or PubMed if you like to read research, scientific research. Just go on there and search essential oils and you will be wowed. I forgot to mention the emotions and essential oils. That is a really good key book to have. You'll notice as you start using oils, you'll naturally be more tuned into how you're feeling, and you'll be drawn to a specific oil and not really know why. And then you bring out your emotions book and it's like light bulb goes off. It's so cool. Now, another one of my favorite resources is EWG Skin Deep Database. So if you're going to the store, I encourage you to, before you purchase a product, look at the label and look up the ingredients. Anything you don't recognize, look it up. You might be very, very shocked to see what's in your products. You can also do that with the stuff in your home right now and just get an idea of where you're at. Now, you don't need to throw everything out if you don't like what you see, but make small shifts. Start with the stuff you use every day, like skincare, deodorant, supplements, stuff like that. Just really make a concerted effort to put your dollars to use for you, and your health. Now, I also wanted to share with you on DoTerRA.com, there is a whole section of short little videos that walk you through what I just showed you, but in a little bit more detail. Placing an order, editing and deleting, redeeming your points, editing your shipping address, and all of that jazz. So that's a really good resource if you want to really dive a little bit deeper. They're short little videos, but super, super helpful. And then this is the exciting part. So for all of you who have watched all the way to the end, you get a free, you have the opportunity to win one of my favorite oils. So if you set up an LRP, 100 PV LRP order in May, now this is for people who are not on LRP currently. So if in May you set up a new LRP order of 100 PV or more, I will gift you a free bottle of Balance as a thank you, as a congratulations for really taking a step towards up-leveling your health and wellness. So Balance is a beautiful blend. I love it. I use it every day, and I'm more than happy to gift it to you. So what you'll want to do is set up your order for 100 PV, make sure it ships in May, and then get back with the person who enrolled you and let them know, and then they will get in touch with me, and I will ship out your bottle of oil to you. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you have any questions, please reach out to me or the person who enrolled you, and we'll be happy to help you. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Okay, thanks. Bye.